time gets made?
It is pretty, though, in a maniacally wasteful way.
Is this the place? Looks like it. Staying out of sight.
Making it look easy.
is mine. Go now, and I will not pursue you. But if you stay, I will sick every last lawless fucking mercenary in Halcyon on you. It's your choice, Captain.
Well, I thought about it, and I'm still gonna dropkick this coward the moment I get a chance.
I'm getting sick of chasing shadows. Can't shoot shadows. You're adjusting before you pull. Hey. I wish I could... I'm trying, Cap. I've seen animals, but...
We are receiving an incoming signal, Captain.
Captain, I see you've made some headway on Gorgon. Mother's old work terminal just lit up with a bunch of new protocols. Very exciting. What about Mother's journal? Any progress there? Are you accusing me of deception? Captain, I would never. Can you hear me, Captain? I'm getting some interference on my end. Captain! Captain! Hello again, little weasel. I must admit, you've surprised me. I threw nearly everything I had at you, and you overcame it all. Well spotted, Captain. We've both played our roles well, but it seems you've got the edge. I may have gravely underestimated you. You were smart to hire her, Wilhelmina. Well done. Mother, you're alive! And still on Gorgon?
This is so you, Mother. Inserting yourself where you aren't needed and at the worst possible time.
Am I disrupting your vanity project? You empty-headed little twit!
Have you come back just to ruin everything again, Mother? At least this time I have the power to stop you.
Captain, this is a distraction. Let's set our differences aside and focus on what matters. Adrena time must never be revived.
I may not have told you all of the facts, but I'm going to lay out everything I know. You can decide for yourself what to do with it. By now, you realize that Project Gorgon was devoted to a single drug, Adrenatime. A drug that hit the market in spite of calamitous side effects. Quite right. There's no end to the harm a poorly run team can do, even with the best of intentions. The project was a colossal failure, but you and I are going to revive it from the ashes. What you've seen is the result of Mother's leadership. I have no intention of repeating her mistakes. Mother's journal contains the activation codes for the Adrenatime synthesizer, the key to a new Project Gorgon. We're going to start again, and this time with everything Project Gorgon didn't have. Better R&D, better scientists, clear goals, more funding, and a timeline that makes sense. Trust me, that's plenty. Mother never let me near the family business, but she taught me how not to manage a team. If I can improve the chemistry, I can fix Adrenatime. We can put this colony back on track together.
Finally, a sensible question. I am the head of Project Gorgon, its grand mastermind. I created Adrenatime because I believed, arrogantly, foolishly, that I could uplift the common man through chemistry. I failed. Now, my daughter wants to take up my mantle. Don't be absurd. Minnie is a bright enough girl, but she's weak, flighty. She'd abandon the project at the first minor setback. My work has already destroyed countless lives. We can't let her do so again out of pride and sentiment.
What about my life, Mother? The Ambrose name has no dignity anymore. I can't even show my face around Byzantium without being the gossip of the town. It's no laughing matter, Captain. What good can I do if I have no influence? How can I fix society if I can't even take out a loan? Every day, workers slump over from exhaustion. The gears of industry swallow them whole, and no one is coming to help. Adrenatime is the break we can't fit into the schedule. The office with a window we can't afford to build. It's the best this rotten colony can do for people. It's a bandage, not a cure. Halcyon is wounded, and I will do everything in my power to stop the bleeding.
Don't let those bloodless leeches at Spacer's Choice walk you down this perilous path, Wilhelmina. You haven't the fortitude to endure it.
As usual, Mother projects her failures onto me. If she had let me get involved from the start, we might have avoided this calamity altogether. Enlighten me. You've seen Gorgon up close. So tell me, what exactly is so insurmountable that we shouldn't even try?
This isn't penicillin, Minnie. The testing will be grueling, horrifying. What happens to your volunteers will haunt you for the rest of your life.
If anyone is going to be haunted by this choice, then let it be me. I can take the burden. I can do what she can't. If I can save the colony and redeem the Ambrose family name, I owe it to myself to try. Mother be damned. Social engineering takes generations, and we don't have the luxury of time. We need to mainline progress into Halcyon's bloodstream. You've seen more of this colony than the average grunt. You know as well as I do that this is a question of survival. With Adrenatime, we can increase worker productivity orders of magnitude above ordinary stems and risk none of the harmful side effects. Imagine if we flooded the market with drugs that actually helped people. We could influence the very business model of Spacer's Choice. We won't be exploiting workers any longer. We'll be celebrating them, giving them everything they need to succeed.
No, this is madness. The project, the complex, it has to be destroyed, razed to the ground. It's the only way.
We already had our chance. Mother chose to bury the project and drag our family down with it. I won't allow her to make that mistake twice.
In rehabilitating Adrenatime, she would poison Halcyon. No, we are well past the point of compromise. The facility must be destroyed.
I need that facility online, but I can't do it while Mother's still a problem. By now, she'll have shut down the Gorgon reactor. Deal with her however it suits you, and get that facility back up and running.
Don't do this, Wilhelmina. Minnie, don't make this choice.
Adrenatime is our future. It's bigger than money, bigger than family. It's the colony's best hope.
Return to my family's manor, Captain. Use the executive override code in my journal to activate the NDA protocol for my terminal. It will destroy the Gorgon drug synthesizer and put an end to Adrenatime for good. Consider quickly. Wilhelmina will not stand idly by while you scuttle her best-laid plans. She will try to force you to fight her. You don't have to. In fact, I would ask you not to. Whatever mistakes she might make, she is still my daughter.
Captain, in light of recent events, I'm putting the manor under lockdown. Until Mother is dealt with, anyone who lands here is presumed hostile. Finish the job. I know you won't disappoint me.
You're adjusting before you pull. You're in. Hey, Cap. I wish I could. Hey.
I could probably... Can't help wondering if we're doing the right thing. For us, the Ambroses, or even Halcyon. Maybe there's some way we can get them to work together and fix this. Ain't no good can come out of turning that machine back on, Captain. Not after what we seen here. Even with Miss Minnie at the helm, how can we be sure Spacer's Choice doesn't do Adrenatime all over again, but worse? Dr. Ambrose means to make certain they can't even try. I know she ain't exactly a nice lady, and it's her fault the colony's even in this mess in the first place. But she means to stop the hurt she caused. We gotta help her try. You mean, like, on a cure? Now there's a powerful notion. It won't be easy, that's for sure. Dr. Ambrose thinks Minnie's good for nothing, and Minnie thinks her mom hates her. If we could somehow show him that ain't true, and that a cure's even possible... Captain, it just might work. If something good comes out of all this, I'll be beside myself. Thanks for asking my thoughts, Captain. The stuff we saw in that chem lab really got my... Folks there, they were like a family. Living and working together to change the colony. But the thing they made hurt people. Made marauders of them. Do you think they knew it would happen, Captain? You'd think so, right? All them smart folks. I guess I'm just wondering what's worse. If they hurt folks on accident, or if they did it on purpose. The result's the same, but knowing how they got there matters. Elsewise, how do we stop the corpse from doing it again?
As always, now that we've gotten Olivia's side of this whole fiasco, have you given much thought as to who you'll be siding with? It's not my place to say, Captain. You run this crew. I merely serve on it. Of course, but perhaps I was interested to hear your thoughts before possibly biasing you with mine. They have both suffered greatly. A reconciliation could go a long way toward healing their relationship and perhaps even some of the damage done to Halcyon in the name of progress. I would have to suggest you consider helping Olivia. I believe Minnie means well, but she's playing with forces she doesn't understand. And I don't just mean Adrenatime. Even were she to succeed, what would it mean to the people of this colony? Do you really think they'd be given a choice as to whether they used a drug that boosted their productivity? And, even in the unlikely chance they were, I do not believe the colonists are equipped to make that decision for themselves. You've seen how they rationalize even the most abhorrent corporate practices. The board will work them to death even more effectively than they do currently, and they'll thank them. Will that be all?
Something on your mind? And I thought my mother was a handful. This job has gotten messy. Hey, you're the captain because you're the one who has to think about this stuff. I'm just along for the ride. You know I'm not one to pass up a good payday. But after everything we've seen, handing Gorgon back to Spacer's Choice doesn't sit right. Dr. Ambrose may be almost as crazy as Phineas, but she may be right, too. We done with the introspection? I'd rather get back to shooting or drinking. What's on your mind? Sure. Something...
Good to see you, boss. Looks like you got a big decision to make. But I guess that's why you're the boss. I'm glad you asked, because that's an easy one. Project Gorgon was a mistake, and it needs to be destroyed. Anytime, boss. Anything else?
We've arrived at Ambrose Manor.
Orders to shoot on sight. Terror. Aiming reticle misaligned. Intruder detected.
Careful. Looks like Minnie activated security around the manor.
Stay on your guard, Captain. I think she's expecting us.
Great work!
We're one with the shadows, boss.
Search concluded. No dissidents found. Search failed. Suspicious data not found. Systems activated. Intruder detected. Intruder detected.
Careful. Looks like Minnie activated security around the manor.
Stay on your guard, Captain. I think she's expecting us.
Got this! boss!
Area for me. Level neutralized. Emerald. Weapon jam.
Be careful. Looks like Minnie activated security around the manor.
Stay on your guard, Captain. I think she's expecting us.
Quick!
Not even a scratch. We got this.
That had to hurt!
Warning. Sector area switch.
I'll fix you right up.
My time to shine! Hey, buddy! Show 'em how it's done! Hey, boss! Watch this! I was just getting started. Nice hit! How'd you do that? Secret lab in this colony smell the same way?
No good ever come out of a place like this, Captain. Gives me the heebie-jeebies.
Jackass is incoming! Somebody hold on! lab in this colony?
Nothing good ever come out of a place like this, Captain. Gives me the heebie-jeebies.
I'm a good bro! Hardball kick! Move on!
Nice hit!
You want some of this?
Here goes nothing!
That's what you get! Spit! Ha! 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 Oh, that's the last of him!
Great work!
I'm waiting for this!
Don't mess with us.
Yeah, boss?
I'm going! Coming!
I'm on the road. Versus.
Boss! No! Wow, how'd you do that? Let's take him down! Yeah! That's what you get! Ah! Watch this!
Initiated.
Be right there. Great work.
Didn't I warn you not to set foot in here until the job was done? You should have listened to my advice. There's nothing to discuss. I can fix Adrenatime without you, and certainly without Mother. You wasted your time coming here, and worse, you wasted mine. But I won't let anything stand in the way of progress. You'll surprise me, Captain. Once we fix the chemistry of Adrenatime, the Marauder problem will simply take care of itself.
But a lot of folks are gonna suffer in the meantime. And you don't even know if it'll work.
The days of the old Adrenatime are numbered, and Marauders are bound for extinction. Insane people addicted to drugs are Mother's problem. Am I to be held accountable for her mess?
It ain't about who's accountable. Those people are hurting, and they're hurting others. You could help them.
Besides, Mother is determined to ruin everything she touches. First Adrena time, then our family, and now my ambition. You've been reading my terminal, haven't you? Oh, that's just infuriating. Spacer's choice is only a means to an end. They have resources, I have a plan. And Mother isn't part of that plan. Mother never let me anywhere near R&D. I was always her incompetent little brat. And how would you know a thing like that? Protect me from what? A promising career? My own hopes and dreams? If Mother had let me get involved, Gorgon might have been a success. But she never believed in me. Not once. She kept my painting? After all these years? Why? We avoided each other often as not, but still she wanted to keep me close? It's a mystery. I suppose it is high time Mother and I spoke on equal terms, and without death threats. I was so eager to make Adrena Time my legacy, to give it a second chance. But maybe it's my family that deserves a second chance. God, I can't believe I'm saying this, but if you see Mother, tell her I'm willing to work something out. She can even come over for tea. Or something stronger.
It's awful big of you, being willing to mend fences after what all happened.
I'm sure you won't mind if I remain here. Just to guarantee that you keep your side of the bargain. For your sake, I hope not. It's funny, Captain. I hired you to break the family curse. And it would appear you've succeeded. Just not the way I intended. Good luck with Mother. I suppose you'll need it. Careful around Mother. She's more vicious than she looks.
Dang, that's impressive.
So I was watching the serial the other night, yeah? I don't want to ruin the surprise. Let's just say it involved a whole mess of tossball players and the biggest manta queen I ever saw.
Ooh, no fooling? I'm gonna have to catch that one for myself. I could probably spend... You want to ask a...
Good to see you. Sure.
Welcome back. We are now in orbit above Gorgon.
Wow. Look at those stars. Don't it make you feel small in the best way?
I keep my promises, Captain. Do you know the funny thing about mercenaries? They exist in a nearly infinite supply. Even out of...
I've been waiting for this! Who's with you, boss?
You got it, Captain!
Here I come! See how far back? Ah! Still got it! Jackass is coming!